Well, as we continue with our Memorial Day coverage, we want to also share a story about veterans from different parts of southern West Virginia who traveled to our nation's capital for the 10th annual honor flight.
WVVA star Connor went with these men on their journey. Here's their story.
For some, it was their first time experiencing the honor flight. For some, it was their second. And for some, they have been on it more than 9 years. But in all, it was an emotional moment and day for these veterans. Honor flight. That's the journey these veterans experienced. A group of 29 vets from southern West Virginia traveled over 6 hours to Washington, D.C. to reflect, pay tribute, and find the names of fellow soldiers who they fought beside.
It's been hard.
Honor Flight is organized by nonprofit organizations dedicated to transporting veterans to war memorials in the nation's capital at no cost.
Well, it's always great to know that there's a gathering where we all come together, and it's something that has to be and needs to be recognized for historical purposes and also for the younger generation that's coming behind us.
During the trip, elected officials greeted vets, including U.S. Senators from West Virginia, Shelley Moore Capito and Joe Manchin. Most of the vets walked into war zones before turning 20 years old.
How old were you?
19.
You were 19 years old. Were you scared?
Oh, when went up online, I got scared,
If you looked into some of the veterans' eyes, you could see the emotional connection they feel as they reflected on their past. War never leaves the heart of a soldier, and for some of them, the trip was closure and therapy.
I was just thinking the way the men on that wall, the brutality that they went through, the suffering they went through, and that's why, it was good to see them honored today with so many people.
It's a totally different vibe that we got this time from all the people that we've met so far. The outpouring of love and stuff, to showing us vets how they actually feel about us from the way it was when we came home, in the 70s.
Many of the vets traveled with their children, sharing stories of sacrifice.
Makes me feel good that she can maybe know something what I went through with.
It's really great seeing these veterans, them talking about their stories and just seeing them filled with such a heartfelt emotion, and that them just understanding that we like to honor them and let them know that we care about them.
The honor flights will be the first and the last for most of these veterans, but they all will never forget the special gift they experienced. Here for you at the nation's capital, I'm Star Connor, WVVA News.